Hi ladies, and welcome back to my channel. I am going to warn you right now that Lady is out and about rummaging in this room, so yeah, you already know. If you've been following me for a while, you already know. Okay, so let's get right into this. Is a review that I'm doing for tmart.com. I haven't done a review for tmart.com in quite some time, so I guess it was a little long overdue. I will be reviewing two products that I got, and I'm going to show you first what they came in. So when you order things from tmart.com, they're going to come in, you know, your basic USPS packaging. They will be bubble wrapped, and when you order like pallets and stuff from them, they normally come in black boxes like this. Okay, and they normally have some type of little plastic thing in the inside to protect them. In case some of you guys aren't familiar with tmart.com, tmart.com is an online store that sells everything from jewelry to shoes, hair. I think they just sell like basic wigs, makeup, nail stuff, nail designs and tool stuff, tattoos, tools, and home decor. I mean, they sell just about everything on this online store. But the two items that I'm going to show you today is makeup. They normally have free shipping, and I say normally is because if you do basic shipping, it's free. But if you want something like delivered to you within the next business day or 2 days or 3 days, then you have to pay a little extra for that. But normally shipping is free on all items, whether you order one thing or 20 things, and it doesn't matter if it's 1 penny or $10 or $100, it still ships free. Standard shipping is like anywhere between 7 and 10 business days. I think the longest I've had something come from Tmart had been 10 business days. Now, if you get, they have two warehouses, one in China and one in the US, somewhere on the East Coast. So depending on where your items are shipping from, the shipping time may vary. Okay, so let's get right into the things that I ordered. The first thing I'm going to show you that I ordered, let me stop, that was sent to me. Well, I got to pick them out, so, but I still didn't pay for it. So this is basically a sponsored review. Yeah, so let's make that clear. It is a sponsored review. I was sent these items to review. I did pick out the items I wanted to review though. Okay, now that that's clear, the first item I'm going to show you is the 10 color concealer palette, and it looks like this. And like I said before, it comes with a little plastic thing to shield and protect your concealers. And I got the 10 color concealer palette. It comes with from the darkest, well, I wouldn't say this is the darkest concealer out there, but in this palette, it's the darkest to the lightest concealer. You have 2 concealers or 3 concealers that have a peach undertone. Now, I tried out this one. This one looks brown, but it's actually a peachy undertone, a peachy concealer. So this is perfect for correcting dark spots. And then, you know, you have the rest are your basic concealers all the way down to the lightest. And here it also has a lighter peachy concealer at the bottom. So this is perfect for matching and mixing up to make your perfect tone concealer. It's also good for highlighting, and if you're a lighter complexion, contouring as well. So yeah, I think this palette is really neat if you're like just starting off makeup and you're looking for some items to start a collection. This is really good because it's also very affordable, and because I'm doing this right after work, I don't remember the prices of the palette, but I will leave a link to the actual palette itself down in the description box, as well as the website. And the next thing I'm going to show you, let me talk a little bit more about this one. Let me tell you about the consistency, because I did, like I said before, I did actually use this palette. I want to say that the consistency of this concealer is It's not quite thick, but it's not quite liquidy either. I'm going to say creamy. It's a really creamy consistency concealer. This concealer, oh my god, come on, plane. I live next to an airport. Really? Okay, so these concealers are very creamy and they leave a very dewy, almost greasy, be honest, almost greasy look. So be careful of that. I recommend this palette for only the ladies who have dry skin. I do not recommend this for oily skin ladies, because this will just make you look even more oily. If you have dry skin, this is perfect for you because it's very creamy and it leaves a sheen, glowy, dewy, wet kind of look. So it makes your skin look more healthier and softer and supple. So I recommend this for if you have dry skin. It really does. It really will work well with dry skin. But if you are combination to dry, not combination to dry, but combination to oily, you will probably be able to pass with this as well. I'm combination to oily, mainly being oily in my T-zone, but I also find myself being dry in my T-zone too, so it's kind of weird. But I'm combination to oily, and this concealer did work, but I had to set it with the powder to control some of the sheen that this concealer gives off. So if you're combination to oily, I recommend you setting this with a powder, so to control the sheen. Now, as far as longevity of the concealer, I did wear this for like 8 to 10 hours. I don't really remember. I know it was mostly the whole day. It was more than 7, so I want to say around 8 to 10 hours. I had this concealer on and it did not budge, and that was with setting it with a powder. So it did not budge, it didn't smear, and it did not run. But because I was wearing my glasses also, and I got very oily right in here because I only use it up under my eyes, I got very oily on my nose, and the oil kind of mixed in because I was wearing my glasses, and I did have a little, I want to say, movement here. But up under my eyes per se, like right up under my eye, well, let me take my glasses off so you can see what I'm saying. But right up under my eyes itself, the concealer did not move. It stayed put. It lasted the whole time I had it on. I mean, for longevity, I give it 2 thumbs up because it did last a good long time with it being set with a powder. I don't know how long it will last if it's not set with a powder. So if you're combination to oily, I recommend you set this with the powder. If you're dry skin, if you have really dry skin, you don't even have to worry about setting because it will give you a really nice, healthy, dewy look, which is perfect, I think, for women with dry skin. But if you are oily skin diva, stay away from this. Stay away from this. Okay, so that's it with that. Overall, I give the coverage of this concealer, I give it an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10. It has good coverage if you have, so like if your pigmentation, like if you have just little minor dark spots, you know, if you're dark, your hyperpigmentation isn't that bad. Like if you don't have severe darkness around your eyes or severe darkness around your mouth or severe spots, period, this will cover very, very, very well. But if you have severe hyperpigmentation, this probably will give you minimum coverage. It'll cover, but you will still see the hyperpigmentation through it. It won't be as bad, but you'll still see it, if you know what I'm trying to say. So if you have really strong hyperpigmentation and you're looking for something to completely wipe that out, this will not be the concealer for that. But if you're looking for a natural coverage, something that will still allow your skin to breathe, this is a really good concealer for that. Okay, so now I'm going to get right into the second thing that I got, and it is the 6 color blush and contour and highlight palette, and it looks like this. I'm pretty sure you can get these in other places. I know Coastal Scents have them, BH Cosmetics have them. I'm not sure how much they cost because I've never ordered anything from BH Cosmetics or Coastal Scents. So yeah, if you want, always compare prices. You can go to tmart.com, compare the prices to BH and Coastal Scents, and see which one is cheaper. But yeah, so this is the 6-color blush and contour and highlight palette. You get 2 blushes, and let me tell you, I use this blush in a tutorial in my latest tutorial, the collaboration with Makeup by Nisha. I used this blush right here. These blushes are very pigmented. Very pigmented. I mean, ooh, I'm ashy. That's not cute. Anyways, so there's the blushes on my skin. They're very, 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 very pigmented. So a little goes a long way. Like, you gotta have a really light hand when using the blushes from this palette. The contour, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, this is not gonna be a good contour for my complexion. But after actually trying it on, and I also used this in the tutorial. I didn't use it in the actual tutorial, but I used it for that tutorial for my contour, and it actually is a pretty decent, it's coming off ashy on camera, but it really isn't. So that was a bad example, but it really is a nice deep contour powder, and it shows up very nicely on my skin. It kind of has like a warm reddish orangey kind of undertone, which I kind of like, especially for the summer, because it gives your skin a kind of warm bronzy type feel. So yeah, again, this is also very pigmented, so a little goes a long way, especially if you're a lighter complexion than me. You want to use a light hand on it. Okay, and then you also get a nice, I want to say, satin finish. My camera's not picking up the color, but it's like a warm goldeny satin finish type highlight color. This is perfect for highlighting your cheekbones and the bridge of your nose. You get a peachy colored powder as well as a all white. These two are perfect for highlighting up under the eye. So yeah, again, this is another palette that's really good to have in a beginner kit if you're just starting off in makeup and you want something that's compact. This is really nice to have in your collection, as well as for the ladies who are just starting off in as freelance makeup artists. This is something really good to have in your kit as well. So yeah, that is it with the items that I got to review. If you guys have any questions, if I did not go over anything, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. I will also leave links to tmart.com down in the description box, as well as direct links to the products, so you can go directly to them and see the prices and everything for them, and also compare them to other companies as well if you have to. So yeah, if you guys have yeah, I already said if you guys have any questions. I'm just fresh off of work, okay? Forgive me. Anywho, so yeah, I will be having a 1-month update on this hair because I've had it in going on 5 weeks now. I'll also have a tutorial on how I got the ends of my hair this color. So yeah, stay tuned for that and more makeup tutorials to come. Thank you guys, and until next time, bye-bye.